Hi everyone, enjoy watching and thank you for being here.
Chapter 39. Anna has served as a maid for noble families for more than a decade. She is clear about the virtues a proper noble employee should have. First, you shouldn't overhear the conversations of your superiors. Second, you shouldn't mind any of the private business of your employers. And third, you have to work discreetly so your employers don't even get aware of your existence. You must have a mind able to not think about anything and a heart capable of locking your emotions. You must exist only as a tool for your master. From now on, you will be Edith Reigelhoff's personal maid. Keep an eye on her and let me know if there's anything suspicious. Yes, my lord. I'll report anything strange to you. That's how she got to meet that woman who started to get involved in various incidents. Not to mention her problematic relationship with her political husband. However, Anna wasn't the type to make strong opinions about her masters. The young master must be having such a hard time being married to her. I hope Reese gets well soon. Anna remembers the first time Reese was brought to the Duke's mansion. Even then, she didn't feel much seeing that little and radiant girl coming into the family. To Anna, who started working as a maid ever since she was 12 years old. It's such a shame you have to work from such a young age. She knew what bad luck in life looks like. Reese wasn't unlucky as her. I'll go in a minute, Cliff. So she couldn't sympathize much with her. On the other hand, that woman was different. Come sit to eat with me. Or do you think? Should be eating alone? She didn't draw a line with her subordinates. Oh, I didn't want to startle you like that. She was always asking for her opinion and listened to her answers. Isn't it too shabby? What do you think, Anna? She always treated her like a real person. Anna, why don't you sit with me and eat together? Shall we, my lady? As if that was always what she naturally deserved. I want you to be happy, my lady. Anna has never felt any type of emotion towards her masters. I wish that too, Anna, but at some point she became a real person for her too, rather than just her master. Let's go to eat some strawberry. Edith, I heard you sold all of your dresses and accessories. What's going on? All of them? What do you mean? If a married woman starts to sell all of her things, how do you think others will look at it? Was I disgracing the Rudwick family because of that? Oh, come to think of it, it is true that some of my small actions have been taken in unexpected, serious directions. For example, me rejecting banquet invitations was interpreted as me being pressured to stay at home from the Rudwick family. No matter how hard I try to not stand out, I always keep doing it. They just see me as the snake-like flower, Edith Reigelhoff, the daughter of the vicious Duke Reigelhoff. So every little thing that I do is constantly under everyone's judging eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that. I just wanted to get some cash back from all the clothes I bought after our marriage. Then why do you seem so short of money every month when you can access the Duke's family funds? How much do you spend to maintain yourself when you live in this house already? The Duke's family funds? 1 hour later. I almost got late to the call from the Imperial Palace because of him. Why didn't you tell me you weren't spending any money? No, well, I didn't think it was something important. Wait, didn't you have to go out with Reese soon? I also have to go to the Royal Palace. Do you think that's the important thing right now? Of course the palace is the one calling. Isn't that important? Killion, wait a moment. Why didn't you tell me anything. You always act like this. If the maids of the family wouldn't have tell me anything. You would even be willing to hide that you consumed poison or got a severely bruised and starving body from me. Don't tell me that you think that I won't be able to protect you. Why do you do that? You know we could just leave you abandoned here, but then you'll just become a burden to the Rudwick family, and you know that Killion Rudwick will be happier than anyone else to finally get rid of you. There are some things I can't talk about, Killion. Even so, you shouldn't just rely on words from your mouth. That's not good way of living. I'll buy back everything you sold. No, I really don't need any of that anymore. If it's something you bought as a member of the Rudwick family, then it's not useless. What the hell would you think? It would be a waste of money. Next time, just tell Linen and he'll give you the money you need. Please forgive me for not telling you before. No, it's okay. Make sure you get access to those funds by the time you get to the palace. Well, it's not like he was going to stop even 1F1 told him, so right now, more than that. I need to figure out Cliff's intentions. Chapter 40. If you keep staring at me with that suspicious look, I can't help but to feel a little nervous. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I'm the one who's extremely uncomfortable. We are in the same family, so we should get closer. Although it seems you have been getting along more with Killion lately, it's just been for a few days. We don't know how things could go in the future. Business smile, keep a business smile. You are right, but I think it's interesting how fast he warmed up to you. Although if we compare it to the time it took with Reese, there's no point of comparison. Is he trying to pick up a fight? However, I hope Killion's attention continues to turn to you. I assume you think the same as me, don't you? I don't really understand what you are trying to point out. There's no need for this pretense. It's not anything complicated. You want Killion, and I want Reese. It's beneficial for both of us to keep them away from each other. Wait, I think you are misunderstanding something. Although I'm Killion's wife, I don't want to force him to be with me. Nice words, but I'm not really sure about that. If Killion goes back to being like he used to be at the beginning, would you say the same? A person? Aren't you a snake? What are you trying to say? Killion enjoys sailing on the lake. When the weather is nice, the first thing he does is go for a sail on a yacht. Our mother used to say that we know that summer began because you could see him sailing on the lake. He used to go sailing with Reese a lot since she came to the mansion, but he hasn't done it lately, may be because he got married to you. And also, he's very interested in things related to art. Whatever you do with him, make sure to compliment him. That is very effective with him. He's always behind me in everything because of that inferiority complex of his. But I always found his reactions to that quite funny. I don't think it's okay for him to be talking like this. Did the two of them also badly get along in the original story? I know they were on a story where they both competed fiercely for the love of the female lead, but since they are blood-related brothers that have been together for so long, I thought that they at least had some appreciation for each other. Well, anyways, if you use what I told you, it won't be difficult for you to capture Killion's heart, so please think about it. Oh, right. Do you happen to know a maid named Sabina? Sabina? Who's that? A brown-haired maid with... No, forget it. If you don't know her, describing her appearance is useless. But I would have been glad if you did. It was nice talking with you. Have a good time with the princess. Wait, what did you mean by... Excuse me, Lady Edith. Please come this way to meet the princess. Yes, I'll go right away. It seems you are ready for today. As you request, Ted 1, Edith Rudwick came to visit you, Princess. As soon as I entered the palace, I just followed whatever they told me and changed my clothes. Is there any problem? I heard you've never ridden a horse, but surprisingly, those pants fit you really well. Well, I used to wear pants every day in my previous life. My body feels more comfortable like this, but my mind is recalling bad memories. Well, let's do this. Follow me. P. I teach you to ride them. Look forward with confidence. Straighten your back. Straighten your shoulders. Support yourself with your knees. The horse will follow its rider. If you don't have a firm attitude, it could lead to an accident. Is this her revenge for being cheeky with her last time? As you said, I don't think you need to hear any more of the rotten words that nobles usually use wean them. I trust in the judgment of a strong-willed person like you, Princess, so I just would like for you to look at me with that same mentality, too. I didn't expect for her to try to get revenge like this. Let's try one more time. I want to die. This was a request from Killion. From Killion? Chapter 41. Killion? This is the first time he asked me something like this to me too. And judging by his personality, I knew he didn't mean it as a joke. I was also wondering why he asked me for this favor behind the back of the Duke and his brother. Why are you asking me that? Do you really want me to teach horse riding to Edith Reigelhoff? Her surname is not Reigelhoff anymore. She's a Rudwick now. And yes, that's what I want. As you might know, there's a territory that will be given to me. It's not a place as developed as the capital. If my wife just relies on transport by carriage, when the snow starts to fall, she could get stranded in the middle of the road. I was going to teach her myself, but she seems to be uncomfortable learning from me. If you are worried about gaining weight, why don't you just do more exercise? Why don't you do horseback riding? Me? Don't you want me to teach you? That's not necessary. And you are the only other person I can trust with this. I don't really get why is this so important to you, but why are you even going this far? Even though I'm not interested in politics, I know that the Reigelhoffs have been one of the most concerning issues in the reunions of the Duke and the Emperor. Wasn't your marriage just a political method to keep her family in check? Once the current unstable situation is cleared up, you are supposed to get rid of that temporal wife of yours. Get rid of her? Of my wife? Did my father tell you that? Or was it Cliff? Perhaps it's just how you see relationships in your family? How disappointing, Catherine. I thought someone like you would be the last person to believe rumors like that. What? You sound the same as her. She said something similar to me once. Only a month ago, I'm sure she was just a filthy Reigelhoff to you too, Richthoft. Do you genuinely believe that everything she did as a Reigelhoff were rumors? Or do you really want to pretend that she didn't have anything to do with all of that? I know it's hard to believe, but what Edith and the Reigelhoffs are after are to tally different. I can't explain all the details right now, but I just need you to believe in my word. Also, since you said that I speak similarly to Edith now, that must mean that you talk to her directly, Catherine. Based on that, couldn't you decide if you want to help or not? I admit he got me that time. Killion was right about you. There's no better way for me to judge a person than seeing how it rides and interacts with a horse. Although I must admit that I was hoping to see how funny it would be to see the snake-like flower of the Rigelhofs struggling to ride a horse. But the point is that... I'm sorry. I put Killion in an uncomfortable situation based on rumors. I just got heated up because the rumors I heard were about all the things Reese was going through. I can't believe I thought so ill of someone who I hadn't even met before, to the point where I was extremely rude to someone who respected me. I shouldn't have done the same thing that I despise others doing to me with you. Would you accept my sincere apologies? I do believe him now. He told me that you had a kinder heart that it seemed in plain sight, and it seems that he was telling the truth. Look at that, Killion. I want to go there. Oh, it seems closed. Closed. Didn't we come today to look for a pair of shoes? I know we departed from home a little later than scheduled because of me, but we should have time to arrive at the shop before they close too. Killion, you are going to be late. That's okay, Linon. I need to talk with you about something. Why didn't you tell me in advance? Is there something else you wanted to buy in particular? No. The shape came off really well. Why don't you take a seat? Reese, here. I'm sure a good pair of shoes like these are going to take you to a ton of nice places. All right, it's done. They look great on you. She used to be the most radiant person that I have ever seen in my life. Just by looking at her, you could tell how sweet, lovely, and warm she was. I thought that if I could stay with her smiling at me every day, there wouldn't be anything else that I would want in my life. That was the first time I ever felt that way, so I naturally thought that I was in love. In fact, I lived the rest of my life thinking it was true love. There was a moment where you also started to change too, and the wound that I thought would never heal on me finally started to do so. If only I hadn't blinded myself from the beginning with unfundamental ideas. Why are you looking at me like that, Killion? You are as skillful as I heard, mister. How long would it take you to make 4 pairs of winter shoes? It would take me around 2 months to make them. Would you like to make an order today? No, I need to get the measures of my wife first. And 2 months is a little too much for me. What do you mean, Killion? Where are you going? Soon I hope to move to the territory I was given. With Edith? Why? Is there any problem with that? Problem. Episode 42. No, I was just a little surprised. I don't have many other friends aside from Edith. I guess it's true she doesn't have many friends. When she was young, the Sinclairs weren't allowed to socialize with others. And even after she came to the duchy, she realized here, under the protection of our family, so she didn't get the chance to meet people of her age. Please come again, dear customers. Thank you for your purchase. Come to think of it, walking at Darcis Street with Reese feels a lot different. Now, I just see vendors selling cheap candies, a poor girl selling wild flowers, and a clown that just could win a few pennies after doing tricks all day. It's all pretty common for things made to the calm moaners, but that time I was here with her. Reese? Why did you suddenly... Oh, just because it felt weird for me not to walk alongside you like before. She seems very disappointed. I see a store that hasn't closed yet. Shall we go to see it? Sure, let's go. If you put this corsage on your head, it also looks like a pretty head deco ration. What do you think? It looks cute, don't you think? Not everyone can pull off this kind of deco ration. Wow, Killion, look at this. It's pretty. We are going to take everything she saw until now. Please send the bill to Duke Rudwick. Killion. It's okay, we don't head out together that often. Since we are here, would you mind if we go to another store? Another store? I saw one that caught my eye before and to ring here. Killion, this is a little different from my style. Yes, I know. We are here to buy a gift for Edith. For Edith? Oh, Edith again. But wouldn't she prefer something more extravagant? That's what I previously thought too, but it turns out it's not like that. I thought that kind of style suited her better because that's how she used to dress, but now I think something completely different. An elegant but sensuous style fits her better. So, small pieces of jewelry like that ruby necklace she has suit her better in my opinion. What do you think about this pin? I think it could look like a nice head accessory. Oh, but actually I think this would suit you better. It's a little too extravagant for her. Perhaps a ribbon would look better on her? Oh my! Did you pick all of these? If you don't like some of them, you can change them. No, I love all of these. You really have a sharp eye for this, don't you? I just chose things that would suit you based on what you usually wear. Would you like to try them on? How is it? It looks good on you. Really? I think that even if I would have gone to pick by myself, I wouldn't have picked something as pretty as this. If I would have known that you would like them this much, I would have brought more. No, that's not what I mean. It's fine. Ugh, now because of that, I don't feel sick. I better go to rest. Killion must have tried to win your favor again today, right? It wasn't like that. Killion is so single-minded. It makes me feel that I shouldn't have bothered him to come with me. Reese. Why do you care about Killion that much? You know I care the same for both you and Killion, and that's something that I can't help, but you know that's not what I'm referring to. Why can't you be only for me? I want you to trust me completely, and I want you to rely just on me. After all, you seem to be very angry at Killion right now. Episode 43. After all, you seem to be very angry at Killion right now. Angry? Why would I? Cliff, I'm genuinely fine with it. I'm just a little tired because we walked more than I expected today. What did you do today, Cliff? Were you wondering about what I was doing today? Of course, I was thinking about you even while I was walking on the street. It would have been nice if you were there too. Come to think of it, I had an interesting conversation with Edith on the carriage. I told her about Killion not sailing in the yacht these past summers. The yacht? Why did you talk about that to her all of a sudden? Reese. You are the only person I'm fully dedicated to, whatever you want. No matter what it can be, I'm prepared to find a way to give it to you, my beautiful goddess of spring. Just me. Don't ever look at anyone else other than me, Cliff, more than I do already. Then things are going to get a lot more dangerous from now on. A few days later. Come to think of it, we haven't planned anything for this summer. The weather seems to be great. Wouldn't you like to go sailing one of these days? Just like with the opera, do you like sailing on boats? Well, I just thought it would be nice to sail once in a while with this beautiful weather. I don't think anyone would dislike spending a day like that. I spent the last few days pondering how I should ask him about this. Whatever you do with him, make sure to compliment him. That is very effective with him. This feels a little uncomfortable since Cliff is the one who told me to do this, but I wouldn't have proposed it before since in my previous life I never sailed on a normal boat, let alone a yacht. Just like receiving a bundle of flowers, that's something that I thought I wouldn't have the chance to experience. The fact that now I know he used to enjoy sailing every summer, and that since we got married he hasn't done it even once. It's something that bothers me, so I thought I should at least give it a try. Well, sailing in a small paddle boat could be dangerous. A small boat like that could flip because of a big wave and the wind, but I actually have a yacht that we can use. We should be safe with it. If tomorrow there's also nice weather, shall we go sailing together? I would love that. I wouldn't know what to do if he rejected it. All right, Anna? Please tell Mr. Samuel to make the maintenance repairs for the yacht. Understood, young master. Oh, Edith, where are you going? You look beautiful today. Thank you. I'm going to go out with Killion today. Thank you. Yes, that's right. Oh, are you going to sail on the yacht with Killion? Killion's yacht is gorgeous. I really enjoyed it when he used to ask me to sail with him all the time, especially when we spent time fishing. Are you going to do that too? No, we didn't talk about doing that. What a shame. Fishing is so much fun. I hope you can get to try it later. What is this? Is she showing interest in the sub-male lead of the story now? I'm so jealous of you, Edith. Killion has such a nice expression whenever he's with you nowadays. I hope I'm just overthinking about it. I'm sorry for making you wait, shall we? Oh, Reese, I just came out to take a walk and bumped into Edith here. Have fun, you two. Well then, shall we leave now? Everything has changed so much. Oh God, Killion. Look at this lake. Going out with him like this. Yes, I know. There's so many boats. The sun is a little bit harsh today because it comes out early around this part, so be careful. Oh, that's Mr. Samuel. Can you see him, Killion? Yes, I can see him. Smirk, maintenance of the yacht. Mr. Samuel, look over there. Don't stick your body out of the boat too much. It could be dangerous. Him looking at me like this. The jacket feels so warm. But I'm glad you seem to be enjoying it. Which such a warm gaze. What are you doing? Spending a beautiful time on this lake. While we get closer due to the cold wind, don't waste the mood and do it already. What do you mean? You have a woman in arms with her eyes closed looking towards you. A man like you should know what to. Makes me feel so happy. Things like this happening to me. It's something that I never imagined to experience.